Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on 3 horror movies coming up for, well, they're not going to be in time for Halloween, but they're coming out. First, there's The Man in the White Van. Then there's The Fix. And then there is The Monkey. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 15. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Don't forget, book 16 dropping this month. All right. The Man in the White Van is about some kind of serial killer in a white van based on a true story. I don't know, isn't that like every serial killer? He has a white van, says free candy on it or something. I think it's sort of based on that old trope. And the mysterious van shows up and it's following this girl, and Samwise is the dad, and he keeps creeping around, and then, she eventually kills him. She eventually turns the tables on the killer and kills him instead. Horrible things happen to a variety of people, and but in the end, I think they turn the tables. Maybe not. I mean, that could be a thing. Comes out in December, though. Who the hell wants to see this in December? Should have been out for Halloween. All right. So first act, it's a man in a white van. He's following this girl. Been a bunch of murders. Creeping around her, looking at her. She tells people, they don't believe her. Second act, they start to believe her. Other people start to disappear because he can't kill her. He kills some people around her. She keeps trying to tell people, and then nobody believes her. Eventually, he shows up. It's on Friday the 13th, but it's in December. It's like I'm halfway to Christmas, and you want to put this in my face. Anyhow, third act, they capture her, and then he's going to do horrible things. Maybe kills, I don't know, some of the family, but she turns the tables on him and kills him, probably with the van, I'm guessing. I guess it's okay. It looks like it takes place, I'm going to say, like early 80s, late 70s, maybe. Again, another thing I predicted about cinema is that they would keep putting movies in the past for no other reason other than, oh, you can't say that we're not acknowledging all your wacky genders or whatever, because it took place in the 70s and 80s. We didn't know about it then. Can't blame me. You got to blame the time period. So, yeah. It's fine, I guess. It also eliminates a lot of other problems like cell phones and everybody filming each other every 10 seconds. Would I see it? Maybe. Let's read the write-up. One of the stars is Breck Bassinger. Is that related to Kim? Based on true events in 1975. See? Florida. A series of violent disappearances go unnoticed, and young Annie is targeted by an ominous white van that stalks her every move. As the menace escalates, her parents dismiss her fears. Hey, it was the 70s. And Annie is soon plunged into a terrifying nightmare that shatters her world. Also starring Breck Bassinger, Skull Jackson, Ali Larter, and Sean Astin. Samwise. Written and directed by Warren Skeels. It looks fine. Next is The Fix. Now, I have a comic book that was called The Fix. This is nothing like that. Takes place in a not-too-distant future where the air is polluted, and some dude emits a drug that's going to cure everybody, but you got to take it all the time. So it's like evil pharmaceutical companies. And then somebody modifies the drug, gives it to this girl who then starts turning into some sort of superpowered monster. And now they're after the guy who artificially changed the drug and her, and they're going to change humanity. And it's just very futuristic, the corporations are evil kind of movie. It looks okay. I don't like the name. It doesn't seem to go well with this movie. Here she is doing kung fu. But, at least there's a reason why she has all these powers. She's not just some skinny girl beating guys up. So, yeah, it's called The Fix. Let's see. Written and directed by Kelsey Egan. think that's what it says. Hard to read these credits. As always, would I see it? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it looks okay. I like it slightly better than the Man in the White Van, because it's got a little more going on. Because it's got the sci-fi element, it's got a horror element, and it's got hopefully something to say about pharmaceutical companies and their undue influence. I don't think it'll have a lot to say, but for a B movie, it'll probably be okay. And then finally, there is The Monkey. This is based on a Stephen King short story about a monkey, toy monkey. Now, it's the writer and director of Longlegs did this. I hated Longlegs, as you all know. So I'm already out. Plus, it's Stephen King. Not exactly a fan these days. Producer James Wan, don't care. But the monkey somehow can kill people in bizarre ways, and various people die in horrible ways. An air conditioning unit electrifies someone. Someone dies at a hibachi thing. This guy lights his head on fire. Yeah, I don't know if you could sustain this for 90 minutes. I think somebody explodes in a hotel room. February, though, if you want to see it, next year. February 21, 25. Osgood Perkins did not like Longlegs at all. But, I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like a good movie to me. It also seems a little dated. I guess it takes place in the past. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know. They just seem to be scraping the bottom of the barrel of Stephen King projects at this point. Based on a short story. Okay. Keep the movie short. Number one, this movie is a second over 90 minutes. I am out. But I'm out anyway because of Longlegs and Stephen King. All right. So, first act. I didn't read the story, so I guess the monkey, you turn the key and, I don't know, think of somebody and they die. Horrible ways. I guess. Something like that. People start dying. People figure out it's the monkey. I don't know. Is it like the monkey's paw? You get a wish, but people die? I don't know. But horrible things happen. All right, let's read the write-up. When twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. Oh my God, how long is this thing? So they grow apart over the years, and then later the monkey returns, I guess? I guess. All right. So how do I rank these? The Monkey, The Fix, and The Man in the White Van. Well, I'm going to put The Monkey on the bottom. I just don't have any confidence in Mr. Perkins there, and I've lost all confidence in Stephen King. So that's an easy enough choice. Next up, The Man in the White Van seems like a standard slasher taking place in 75 in Florida. Might be worth it for a couple of nostalgia points with me. And then at the top, I would say The Fix. It's got some potential. The premise isn't the worst I've ever heard. The execution looks okay. Not really hearing it in the dialogue, but I might give it a chance. Plus, it's my title, so I should probably know what's in it. I didn't read the description here. A dark dystopian thrill ride with an environmental slant. Oh, wait a minute. The Fix explores identity, perception, and autonomy in a frighteningly viable future. A toxic compound infects Earth's atmosphere. Pharmaceutical giant Aethera sells immunity to those who can afford the daily dose. Most can't. When the image-conscious wild child takes a new designer drug at a house party, she inadvertently becomes an unintended test subject. Pursued by a dangerous gang and authorities in cahoots with Aethera, she hunts desperately for a fix that will reverse the drug's effects, only to discover her mutations could save the human race. Okay, I have to alter my stacking here. Yeah, That I'm gonna put this at number 2. I'm gonna put the Man in a White Van on top. Yeah, yeah, it's a little convoluted. I don't think this is gonna accomplish half of what that said. Not half. But I do like that they're going after the pharmaceutical companies a little. But oh man, I don't know, man. Can't. That just sounds way too convoluted. It sounds like it's going to be a boring movie. It sounds like it's going to be overly complicated. So I'll go with the simplest one, The Man in the White Van. You know what you're getting there. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for all our videos. Our other 2 videos that are too spicy for YouTube. I will be at the Shipman Manor House in Edgewater Park, New Jersey tomorrow at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Then on Thursday, I'll be back at Cassiano's coffee shop and sweetery from 4 to 7 in Hamilton, New Jersey, where they're having ghost tours that night. So come on out to Hamilton. That'll be fun. We'll see you tomorrow.